relationships, you always hear about special things a man does for the woman he loves. But let me tell you what I would do for the man in my life, to show how much I appreciate him, love him, and only him. Knock, knock, open up the door. Rose petals on the floor. Candles are lit, strawberries dip. Now baby take a sip. Take off your jacket. My waist, you wanna grab it. Pull me closer, taste my lips. Relax for a little bit. You got my insides heated up. Finger looking good, about to eat it up. Later on the night, you can beat it up. But in between, don't speed it up. For now, gotta slow it down. We about to go round for round. About to take you to ecstasy. How does that sound? Time to start the show with a left dance. Hypnotizing my hips. Straight romance. I do this for my man, and only for my man. Lost in love as a kitty purr. Locked in the land of seduction, looking for that special erosion. Deep, intensified, heat between you and I, no interruptions. Our love is filled with passion, lights, camera, action. Down with the role play, BK, you can have it your way. Side to side, front to back, pull my hair just like that. Bend me over on all fours, make that kitty purr more. Give it to me all in all, pin me up against the wall. I want to feel all your emotions. Deep stroking, deep poking, tight grip, holding, seduce me with your little potion. You're all that I desire, you light my fire. Time to start the show with a left dance, hypnotizing my hips, straight romance. I do this for my man, and only for my man. Lost in love as a kitty purr.
I love it when you nibble on my ear and you pull my hair, it be so seductive. Talk dirty when you hit it from the back, then we take it to the chair, it be so seductive. You love it when that kangaroo bounce on that dick and lick you in the eyes. So seductive. You ain't always a freak like an off-guard pig, caught you by surprise. So seductive. I love it when you nibble on my ear and you pull my hair, it be so seductive. Talk dirty when you hit it from the back, then we take it to the chair, it be so seductive. You love it when that kangaroo bounce on that dick and lick you in the eyes. So seductive. He ain't always a freak like an off-guard pig, caught you by surprise. Daddy say I'm nasty, I'm super nasty. Pop this pussy in a heartbeat, ain't gotta ask me. Yo, I be curving these niggas, daddy say I'm classy. You should work for the deli boy the way you pack me. I love it when he high and get the munching on his pussy. Then I hold his head and get the grinding while it's gushy. I go down on him, get it slurping like a slushy. I go hard at what I do, baby boy, you should be lucky. Hit it from the side, you ever seen a chick squirt? I be moaning loud enough to make your neighbors lurk. You gon' be the boss and I'ma put in that work. I'll never quit, daddy, this is teamwork. When I'm off the liquor, I'm a porn star. Mileage real low like a new car. You said it's sex better when it's in raw. Looking for you, that's what I like. Bruno Mars, I'm trying to tell you, nigga, I'll go to war for that dick. Fuck you till I'm sore for that dick. Wake you up to sleep for more of that dick. You should see what I got in store for that dick. Right hand on the click while you beat it up. Couldn't handle this, we had to pull it down and eat it up. Matter of fact, I applaud you for keeping up. Thermostat off, but the room's still heating up. I love it when you nibble on my ear and you pull my hair, it be
so seductive.
Talk dirty when you hit it from the back, then we take it to the chair, it be
So seductive.
You love it when that kangaroo bounce on that dick and lick you in the eyes.
So seductive.
He ain't always a freak like an off-guard pig, caught you by surprise.
So seductive.
I love it when you nibble on my ear and you pull my hair, it be
So seductive.
Talk dirty when you hit it from the back, then we take it to the chair, it be
So seductive.
She love it when that kangaroo bounce on that dick and lick you in the eyes.
So seductive.
He ain't always a freak like an off-guard pig, caught you by surprise.
Love how you bend me over, got me losing my mind. And you ain't gotta rush, baby, take your time. The way you beat it up, that's a DV case. We can settle out of court, just let me ride your face. I'ma put this kitty on you all night, making sure my walls grip that ass tight. Hot pocket, show you what that feel like. Promise I won't hurt you, but I might bite. Put your finger in my mouth, let me suck on it. Show you what it feel like when it's tongue on it. In and out, I just might let you bust on it. Don't be shy, hell yeah, I wanna hear you moaning. We fucking from the nighttime to the early morning. Don't get tired now, hope your ass ain't on it. You gon' need stamina when you fucking me. I'm a monster, take a sip, boost your energy. I can feel it pulsating when you into me. Hope you can breathe, cause boy, you going hella deep. Legs wrapped around your waist, got you fixated. Lock the door, cause tonight we getting X-rated. Face down, ass up is how you like to fuck. Legs wide, face down is how this pussy suck. Toes curling, your volcano about to erupt. After we done, you gon' wanna keep me on tuck.
I love it when you nibble on my ear and you pull my hair, it be
So seductive.
Talk dirty when you hit it from the back, then we take it to the chair, it be
So seductive.
She love it when that kangaroo bounce on that dick and lick you in the eyes.
So seductive.
He ain't always a freak like an off-guard pig, caught you by surprise.
Excuse me, can I use your lighter? Could you light it for me? Thank you, sweetie.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's nice. Fuck. Gotta get this shit off my chest. I'ma try and watch you mad. Low. Yeah. See you mad though, cause you ain't talking about nothing. You just hating, you just frontin', bitch, and you ain't bout nothing. What you mad for? Cause you ain't really on it. You be talking like you bout that life, but you ain't really on it. What you mad for? Huh? What you mad for? Bitch, what you mad for? Huh? What you mad for? Bitch, what you mad for? Cause you ain't really on it. You be talking like you bout that life, but you ain't really on it. What you mad for? Cause you ain't know the baby's daddy, and that pussy looking shabby. Tuna fish or maybe crabby, in the building with your friends, with a hole all in your pants. Bitch, you never had a chance, like New York, don't take me there. You irritating like fleas, and you had the audacity. Bitch, you whacking fucking for weed, and your feelings hurting, I see. You hating on trying to be, what the fuck you gon' do to me? I stay ready like Tammy C, pressure points and I make them weak. You gotta be out your mind and see, bitch, you wasting my time. If I beat you or shoot you down, then I'm gonna do helly time. You not respecting the grind, you get terminated, decline. See these niggas go press rewind, cause on the head I'm dropping down. See you mad though, cause you ain't talking about nothing. You just hating, you just frontin', bitch, and you ain't bout nothing. What you mad for? Cause you ain't really on it. You be talking like you bout that life, but you ain't really on it. What you mad for? What you mad for? Bitch, what you mad for? What you mad for? Bitch, what you mad for? Cause you ain't really on it. You be talking like you bout that life, but you ain't really on it.
Yo, you tuned in to the Vibe on Air. Mr. Deeds, the open mic king, is in the building, and it's going down today. Make sure you follow us on all social media simply by going to the Vibe on Air. It's everywhere on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's on iTunes. If you want to check out our podcast, our video podcast, because that's what it is, go to iTunes, search for the Vibe on Air, and it's right there. It's a free podcast. You can go also to Snapchat, to Periscope. We all over the place. So just simply go to www.thevibeonair.com. If you want to talk to us, the phone line is open. 216-526-1555. 216-526-1555. And it goes down, man. If you want to send us any music or anything to play on the show, feel free to send it to us at the email address right here. thevibeonair@gmail.com. Send us your music. We will listen to it. We will play it. Especially if it's music videos. We love music videos, so send us that as well. On the show today, I got the original Queen of the Iron Mic coming through. And she gonna kick it with y'all today. The one and only INDICA Spitts will be in the building. She on her way here now. So, you know, that's about to be dope. We're going to talk about some of her music. We're going to talk about what's coming up next for her. We're going to talk a lot with the INDICA today. We're going to, chop it up. Of course, I got the ratchet news. And, of course, it is ratchet. So, the stuff I find in the news that's really ratchet, mostly about white people. But, we'll see. But it's going to be a great show today. We're going to even play a little game with INDICA, see how that go. If she can keep up to the standards of the people who've been trying to play the game, the legendary game that we play. But, of course, we just here. We here sipping and chilling, vibing, baby, vibing. And like I said, if you want to send your music, feel free to send it to us at thevibeonair@gmail.com. We want to play your music. We want to show you some love. We want to we like to represent the city, but this is a national platform, a nationwide platform, a worldwide platform. So we get music from all over. Like I just played some music from my homegirl. She actually down in South Carolina, but she from out of Connecticut. T Quest with that Lost in Love. That Lost in Love. That was one of her tracks. I got some more music from her too. That's I'm gonna play probably later on from T Quest out of South Kakalaki. She said she don't like it down there because she don't like them Southern dudes. She used to some rude ass Northerners, but it is what it is. Also, if you need any type of voiceover work, any type of drops or anything like that, come see me, Mr. D's. I can do that voiceover work for you. Just hit me up in my email, thevibeonair@gmail.com, or if you got my number, hit me up, and we can put something together. But, I'm about to jump back into some more music, man, and play some more artists, man. We're going to do lady rappers today. It's going to be a bunch of female rappers because there's a lot of lady rappers on the independent scene that's doing their thing. I got some new music from some of them, too. So it's going down. It's about to go down. But always, like I say, in supporting others, do me a favor and support me, too, man.
If you or someone you love need to be freed, call Mr. Deeds. With immediate response, 24-hour bail bond service for misdemeanor or felony charges, Mr. Deeds is ready, serving all courts in all counties with affordable bail bond service.
Mr. Deeds is who you need to be freed.
Y'all doing my name is Fresh. I'm on the Fresh to Arts line where every day is a fresh start. And y'all tuning to the Vibe on Air. The vibe.
All I asked was for a thank you now. Uzi, she rubbing my body, your dick is a hottie, and I go hard, yachty, fries no wasabi, starting went hard, you got a bitch on gag, and she gon' walk for the honey, so bring it back money, lil' snow, bunny, flexing on the runway, nigga just getting money one way, sliding in the lane with the crack, nigga pulling up with the act, had chrome on the tag, gon' take the nigga home, Mac, while I'm sipping on Patron, I'm strapped, get a nigga really gone for tryna play me like a bastard.
Searching for you. I've been looking for you, searching for you. I've been looking for you. I've been searching for you. I've been looking for you, searching for you.
You don't really fuck with me, just in love with my titties. Big titty committee, worth 150s. Portion of Billy, out of chocolate they envy. I keep one with me, she'll blast with me when it's time. Niche, that's with me, she'll ride in city. Kid don't play, I learned violence from being a slave. Lazarus, I done rose from the grave. Created your lane, off of my way. Walk the streets that I done paid. Sit down now, child, behave. Living in a world that's depraved. You meek asking me to be saved. Mister, you will get shaved. Cooked in a minute, microwave. They got me going, hard like a rave. Oh, you thought that you had it made? Keep your man, I don't want no trade. I got no heart, call a spade a spade. From the start, you need a game to play. Don't walk out unless my hair is slayed. Like the back of my hair, you're good lay. Never trust a bitch you betray. Now I found you. What you gon' say? What you gon' say? What you gon' say? Nigga, what you gon' say?
I've been looking for you. I've been searching for you. I've been looking for you, searching for you. I've been looking for you. I've been searching for you. I've been looking for you, searching for you.
These niggas can't touch it. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. These bitches can't touch it. These niggas can't touch it. These bitches can't touch it. These niggas can't touch it. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. These bitches can't touch it. These niggas can't touch it. These bitches can't touch it. These niggas can't touch it. Bitch, I've been too legit. Your favorite nigga can't quit me. Gotta keep the pistol in the whip in case a nigga try to get me. I've been practicing abstinence. Bitches can't fuck with me. Down in Houston, bustin' dope moves. R.I.P. Whitney. Pretty bitch with a lot of juice. Won't hesitate to make a neck break. Got a clique of niggas that's budget business that'll leave you leaking like a sex tape. Unbreakable like Samuel. I don't know you hoes, but you know me well. Who wants to smoke? Better bring a shell. Fill it with a few rounds like carousel. I'm top notch, you low key. I'm wifey, you broski. We are not the same. Need us to name. You a lost sheep, little Bo Peep. TKO, I've been trained to go. About to wake them up since they so sleep. Miss Ohio, been that bitch on your niggas' face like a goatee. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. These bitches can't touch it. These niggas can't touch it. These bitches can't touch it. These niggas can't touch it. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. These bitches can't touch it. These niggas can't touch it. These bitches can't touch it. These niggas can't touch it. Old bitch with a young pussy. Dolce and Gabbana frames. Thick thighs, pretty eyes, long nose, sharp aim. I've been stacking digits like long division. They chase likes, I chase pitches. Shit's different. Don't put me in a category with these bitches. I don't wanna be mentioned. I'm an arsonist. They barely lit. Pockets on summer salt. They barely fit. They can get real bloody on some carry shit. Keep a cute little house on the prairie shit. I keep the pumps and the bumps. He don't play with it. Heat it up like it's flavor in it. Then he savor it. Take a pic, put it on the screensaver. Bitch, I'm his favorite. Now I'm back with the heat like D-Wade. My new nigga fuck good. He keep the bills paid. Any boy here, bitch, keep catch a fade. If she ever thought Nina wasn't self-made, set the bar high. Oh my, 7 guy with the science like Bill Nye. You must be high if you ever thought I was fit less than fire. These bitches tired. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. These bitches can't touch it. These niggas can't touch it. These bitches can't touch it. These niggas can't touch it. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. I'm so MC Hammer. These bitches can't touch it. These niggas can't touch it. These bitches can't touch it. These niggas can't touch it.
Yeah, you back up in it. The vibe on air. Mr. D's, the open mic king. You don't believe me? That's me, the one and only, the big homie. And you are tuned into the vibe on air. If you want to talk to us, feel free to call in 216-526-1555. Shout out to all the female MCs wherever you are. We're going to show a lot of love to them today. Just play some music from Queen Beatrice with Looking, and then we played her video King, and then we jumped to some Nina Nicole with that MC Hammer. These bitches can't touch me. These bitches can't touch me. They can't touch me. I was going to play that Gump. She got Forrest Gump to the money, no all renting, no walk-in or something like that. You know, she dope with it. But I digress. We about to do what we do here. As you see, it's about that time to take it to a whole another level of stupidness. Because you know, it's time for me to play that, I'm gonna just play it. It goes like this.
Oh my goodness. If it isn't Little Miss Attitude. She rushing.
Girl, ain't nobody got time for that. I am not the one, boo-boo. You said what? Hold my babies.
The ratchet nose.
Yeah. Today in ratchet ass news, I'm like I do every week. I'm gonna start from the least ratchet to the most ratchet, and it's some really ratchet stuff going on in the news, and I can't make this stuff up, people. This is real shit. So check this out. What you see here, which is all up in my face, I don't know why, but what you see here is look like hamburger, but it ain't. A couple eats raw rodent meat for good health and dies of bubonic plague. At least one person dies of the plague every year in Mongolia. But Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia, a Mongolian couple died from bubonic plague after eating a raw rodent meat and kidney. Can't make this up. They ate raw ass rodent meat. Oh. Yeah, that's crazy as hell. What the fuck? And they died from the bubonic plague. Do people still die from the bubonic plague? I know I just read that. I just read that about people dying in Mongolia. I mean, but people still die from the bubonic plague. That's crazy. No. Yeah, that's nasty. But let me read on. In the remote area of Bayan, I don't know, it's someplace in Mongolia, which borders China and Russia, raw marmot meat is believed to be for good health. If you don't know what a marmot is, it's like a huge ass rat. It's a big giant ass rat. According to the CDC, bubonic plague can be transmitted via infected fleas and animals like prairie dogs, squirrels, rats, and rabbits. The disease required a 6-day quarantine of 118 people who had come in contact with the couple. The local governor says no other case has been reported in the area. I ain't never been interested in biting into a rat. It's bad enough people talk about how filthy a pig is and swine and all that, but a rat is a rat. That's a rat. You motherfuckers are eating rats now. Nasty. You eating rats. And now, you got a couple that just died. So that's nasty. And the bubonic plague, nigga, I still ain't never heard of nobody dying from the bubonic plague since like when, motherfuckers used to, I mean, it's just crazy. I'm just crazy. So to that whole area, not to the couple that died, but to the whole area, Mongolian, I don't even want to go to a Mongolian barbecue no more if it got something to do with rat meat. That's crazy. So to that area,
Sit your dumb ass down.
that's nasty as hell, man. Rat meat. You eating rat meat. 100% rat ass. That's nasty. It's crazy. So we got this brother right here. He don't look happy either. Look at his face. Well, a Mongolian man made a bogus active shooter call to get out of work early. Yeah, he called in saying that as an active shooter. Let me read. Listen. An employee at a Mongolian meat processing plant faces a felony charge alleging he called 911 Monday and falsely claimed a gunman was in the building as part of a scheme to get off work early. That's right. That's right.
Oh my damn.
He called work to try to get off work early by saying it's a gunman. Antonio P. Fletcher, 47, of the 400 block of East Hawley Street in Mundelein, is charged with disorderly conduct for filing a false police report, authorities said Tuesday. Fletcher called 911 about 1:15 p.m. Monday and claimed that there was a man with a gun threatening workers inside the Rupert County Alanson Road location. Authorities tried to get more information, but the caller said his cell phone battery was going to die and ended the call. Officers arrived at the business and learned there were no other complaints of a gunman, but they ordered the building emptied anyway. Police searched and found nothing and allowed employees to return to work. Later in the afternoon, investigators learned that the 911 call had been made on Fletcher's cell phone. Fletcher had been at work since 6 a.m. and left early, then made the call so his supervisors wouldn't notice that he was gone. So you making a call from the job saying you at the job to get off work, but you use your cell phone and they see that you weren't even at work. So now you done lost your job and you about to get charges pressed upon you. So you's a stupid motherfucker.
Damn, son.
That's crazy. So yeah, he called to say that everybody at the job like, what the fuck you talking about? Ain't nobody up here. Shoot, man, what's going on, man? What's going on? And they checked it for the wrong. It's from his phone. So to this dumbass dude.
Sit your dumb ass down.
Yeah, that was stupid. That was dumb. I don't get it. I didn't get it. You just to call off, man. Just say you was sick. You had to just say you was sick, bruh. You know, it was my dick itch or something. I don't know. Say something like that. Your ass gonna go to jail over trying to get a day off. Dumb motherfucker. This just something crazy. Look at this dude. This motherfucker in the jail, look like county jail, and braided his motherfucking hair to look like a mask and shit. He like Super Coolio or some shit. That shit look crazy as hell, man. That shit look it's like and you in court. Now you're on TV and you look like a dumbass. Like Daredevil. It just looked crazy, man. I just wanted to show y'all that because that just looked crazy to me. Now, right here. This is some real serious stuff right here. So, everybody used to get free lunch back in the day. I used to enjoy free lunch coming up. But in Rhode Island, they doing something different. And I just can't believe this. It just sounds crazy. But students who owe lunch money in Rhode Island district will get jelly sandwiches until the debt is paid. I can't make this up. I can't make it up.
Please.
It's real shit. But students at Rhode Island school district who owe money on their lunch accounts will have the sole option of a sunflower butter and jelly sandwich until they are able to pay their balances, the district announced Sunday. Warwick Public Schools, which has more than 9,000 pre-kindergarten through 12th grade students, said the district-wide policy will go into effect on May 13th. If money is owed on a paid, free, or reduced lunch account, a sun butter and jelly sandwich will be given as the lunch choice until the balance owed is paid in full or a payment plan is set up, said the Post. Warwick School Committee Chairman Karen Backus told NBC News that the sandwiches are served with the vegetable of the day and a fruit and milk. Public schools in Rhode Island are mandated by the state law to provide lunches to the students. Nearly 70% of the school lunches in Rhode Island are served for free or at a reduced price based on family income, according to the state. But some parents who commented on the announcement from Warwick Public Schools said even though they qualify for free lunches, their children still owe money because they had added something to their trays that wasn't included with the free lunch, like extra milk. Other parents noted that the policy of giving out jelly sandwiches to students who owe money would likely leave the children embarrassed and prone to bullying. This is absolutely awful. Our school students shouldn't be in the business of shaming children. It's one person wrote on a Facebook announcement. Just give the kids lunch. We can't spring for a chicken patty for a hungry kid. I mean, what if this is their only meal of the day? The sunflower butter and jelly sandwich is an option on the regular lunch menu that many students opt for anyway, Backer said. Before we used to give a cheese sandwich, which did single them out, but now we're going to with an on the item menu or on the menu item. She said, so what's wrong with that? Wow. The problem is, like they said, it's singling out the kids that owe money or couldn't afford money. It's supposed to be a free lunch anyway. You said free lunch. So, yeah, if a kid wanted extra milk, it's free lunch. Let them get a free. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. You punishing kids that way. It's not right. Backer said that the district implemented the new policy because it's owed more than $78,000 on the account of outstanding lunch payments. She said more than 1,600 students in the district of 8,700 owe money. We have sent out letters and certified letters to every family, Backer said. All they have to do is contact us to try to work it out. The issue is not specific to Warwick. More than 75% of schools reported that they are owed money for lunches at the end of the 2016-2017 school year, according to the nonprofit School Nutrition Association. And 40% of schools reported that the amount of students without adequate funds to pay for lunch had increased during the same school year. So basically what it seems like is like, because some people might be poor, some people can't afford to pay for lunch, you singling them out a little bit. Because they entered the program for the free lunch because they couldn't afford the lunch. And right, as somebody said in this story, that what if the kid was poor? What if that's the only meal that they have? But you making them eat. I never even heard of sunflower butter, but I guess it's to make sure somebody with a peanut allergy don't get a peanut butter sandwich and all that. But this is stupid. Now, because now that everybody gonna know, oh, you can't afford to get no lunch. You can't afford to get no lunch. Look at you, you punk mom. You broke kid. That's how they do. But it's crazy. But Warwick Public Schools, meanwhile, refused a $4,000 donation offered to them from a local restaurant owner, Angelica Penta. I have met with Warwick twice, and the second time I left in tears after they refused to take $4,000 check. Wow. So you got somebody who was willing to cover some of that cost, so that way you wouldn't have to single out kids, and they denied it. She said she raised the money by setting up a donation jar at her restaurant, Jell's Kitchen. The district said in a statement that it did not take the donation because they didn't want to be responsible for allotting which students the money would be benefited. Each time these offers were made, Warwick Public Schools stated that the school department was not in the position to single out or identify specific students that should be selected for a reduction in their lunch debt, while excluding others. The statement said, according to NBC, it's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. I just don't get it, how it needs to be that big a deal where you got to single out what the children can eat because of some money. And it's supposed to be a free lunch program. And like I said, I grew up eating free lunch, and sometimes that was what I ate for the day, lunch and breakfast. So now you forcing them to eat peanut butter and jelly, and you say it's on a menu that most kids might have picked. Some kids don't want peanut butter and jelly. Some people might not like peanut butter and jelly. So you forcing them now to be stuck with peanut butter and jelly, and like the parent said, you singling them out amongst the other kids, and kids don't have no filter. They like to talk about you. They like to pick with other kids. So it's real stupid. It's real stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. So to the rollout of public school system, here you go.
Sit your dumb ass down.
It's dumb, man. It's dumb. Wow. Peanut butter. It ain't even real peanut butter. It's sunflower seed butter. which I ain't never tasted, but it don't sound that appealing. My brother. It's like, I don't know. All right, final story. Yes, it's that lady from Full House that used to be married to Uncle Jesse, who tried to pay to get her kids to go to school for nothing and special classes and all that stuff, white privilege shit. Well, attorneys of Lori Loughlin and her husband, Massimo Giannulli, believe that they had a good chance of being acquitted if they faced trial after being charged in the college admission scandal. A source close to the actress tells People magazine. The more that the attorneys look at the alleged evidence against them, the better they feel about the case, says the source. Everyone is feeling more and more confident that this could end well for them. The insider who speaks with the family regularly tells People that Lori Loughlin wants to put the entire case behind her. A trial drags things out, she says, and she would like to move forward, which she can't do until it goes to trial. But still, she feels like she's got a valid defense and that when all evidence comes out, that she won't be found guilty. And, it's crazy because that's the shit white people do. People with money. If it was a black family who did that, they'd be trying to crucify them. It'll be all over the news. I mean, it's crazy. They'll be treated like they gave somebody AIDS. But nah, this woman feeling good about it. I feel good. I think I could beat this. That's some bull. Hold on. What else does this bitch say? The insider who speaks with the family regularly says that, I read that. Going to trial could also salvage her reputation, says the source. Lori feels like so much damage has been done publicly that the only way for her to counter it is to fight, in this case, in court. The source previously told People she feels like once all the evidence is presented that people will understand how things can happen. Lori Loughlin is 54 and her husband is 55. They face charges of mail fraud and money laundering conspiracy. If convicted, they face up to 20 years in prison on each charge. Attorneys for the couple were in court last week entering formal pleas of not guilty. The couple previously turned down a plea deal because it included jail time. And, it doesn't make sense to me. You money laundering. You trying to bribe your child's way into college. You trying to do shit that, like I said, the average person would get thrown under the jail floor. They held white boy Rick in jail for most of his life because he was helping the police. I mean, yeah, he was selling drugs, but he was an informant for different government agencies, and y'all held him in there for a crime that wouldn't do that. He has the longest time in jail of any nonviolent offender ever, but she can get away and with trying to pay off of school and tell them lies about which she's going to school for. Like, she was supposed to be on the rowing team and didn't know how to row a boat. She never was man. It's just crazy. But she doesn't want to spend time in jail, the source says, but she knows that any sort of plea or conviction at this point will include jail time. Her only chance of avoiding jail is to go to court and be found guilty. On March 12th, the U.S. Attorney's Office in Massachusetts announced that it had charged 50 people, including Felicity Huffman, Loughlin, and her husband, in the cheating scandal, along with coaches, admissions counselors, and fellow parents that were accused of alleged crimes such as falsifying SAT scores and lying about athletic skills of their children. Prosecutors allege that Loughlin and Giannulli paid $500,000 to admissions. You could have just paid the damn tuition. Because on William Rick Singer and his nonprofit organization Key Worldwide, which prosecutors said was actually a front for accepting bribes. I mean, it's crazy, man. Singer has since admitted her role, but it's always something different. They treat white collar crime like it's nothing when it comes to these people with money. And I'm just appalled. I'm just appalled, man. It's just crazy. You spent $500,000 to get your daughter into a college that probably didn't even cost $500,000 to make her seem like she's an athlete and all this shit. Just let the bitch go to school and learn. The bitch should have did all that shit in high school. But I digress. So to Lori Loughlin and her husband, I hope you get 20 years. And also, that's the ratchet news, damn it. That was the ratchet news. That wasn't that ratchet, I guess. It was more annoying than anything. But when we going to come back, man, we got some more music. INDICA Spitts is in the building. We're going to talk to her as well. I'm about to play some more music from some very talented folks. So chill out, man. Stay with us. It's the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the open mic king.
Hi, this is Tony Keith. You are listening to Vibe.
I'm a rider. The solution. Babe, let's get to the chase. There's a reason why you're up in my space, all up in my face, trying to get a taste of my pink lace. So come over here, claim your prize, you're the winner. You wanna go down, eat me like I'm dinner. For dessert, you just wanna enter. Do the right bad things like a sinner. Straight triple X nasty. Let's make a movie, you can cast me. Tricks and splits, don't put it past me. Let's have a little fun in the car backseat. I'ma arch my back, play my feet like that. Hop up in the front before the climax. Saddle up ready to straddle that pony. It's whatever for my one and only. I'ma ride that thing all night for my baby. I'ma ride that thing all night for my baby. I'ma ride that thing all night for my baby. I'ma ride that. I'ma ride that. I'ma ride that thing all night for my baby. I'ma ride that thing all night for my baby. I'ma ride that thing all night for my baby. I'ma ride that. I'ma ride that. I like it when you get a little nasty. You make me giggle when you're gripping on my fatty. You got that look like who's gonna stop me? Stop me, and I can make me wanna call you Bobby. And I'm not about that chit chat. You can break me off like a Kit Kat. Let's get my action, intense satisfaction. There goes the sound of my kitty cat. Indulge in my inner icing. I can feel the heat as it's rising. I got my eyes open wide. I get so amped just looking at the sides. It's on and it popping tonight. You're strapped in and I'm ready to ride. Be come on with me as I feel you inside. Nice and tight, the way that you lie. I'ma ride that thing all night for my baby. I'ma ride that thing all night for my baby. I'ma ride that thing all night for my baby. I'ma ride that. I'ma ride that. I'ma ride that thing all night for my baby. I'ma ride that thing all night for my baby. I'ma ride that thing all night for my baby. I'ma ride that. I'ma ride that. Mr. Amazing, you are what I'm craving. Enjoy my life, excusing my misbehaving. I get so excited, I just cannot hide it. I yearn for you and I cannot fight it. Mr. Amazing, you are what I'm craving. Enjoy my life, excusing my misbehaving. I get so excited, I just cannot hide it. I yearn for you and I cannot fight it. Mr. Amazing, you are what I'm craving. I get so excited. I yearn for you. I yearn for you.
GT Films.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, I told my jewelers to double my ice. I told my plug it get double the price. Double the package, I hit it like Mike. I'm in the field, not your typical thing. Out of that life, bitch, I be up all night. Married the street, so you can't be my wife. I switch a lotto, just look in my eyes. Little bitch that came up from flipping the ball. Wait. Take that out. I could just look at you, tell that you love. Up on my rack, nigga, I'm on the rise. Money alone, make a bitch fall in love. She love me, she hate me, that shit up that low. Soft on the gas, she hitting the line. Sleep in the trap, bitch, I stay on the ground. Walking that Gucci, that tippy toe. Texting your bitch, but you let it hold, Oh, shit, wait, man. I'm talking too much. Pull up a stroke, cause I'm flossing too much. I got that drop, nigga, I got the touch. Dropping that foreign, I came from the bush. Sipping red lean, I came from the touch. Oh, if you clean, you act my jeans, I think they gon' bust. Woke up to drugs this morning, yeah. Woke up with a new plug this morning, yeah. I woke up to drugs this morning, yeah. Woke up with a new plug this morning, yeah. I woke up to drugs this morning, yeah. Woke up with a new plug this morning,
baby. Woke up with a new plug this morning. $250,000 went and bought a brand new phone. Balenciagas, I don't really rock the new joint. Hit her once, now she say she feeling import. These from overseas, so they had to import. Screaming free the game, middle finger the war. Paddock, Audemars, forget it all look like water. Dripping like a faucet, sticking dick in your daughter. Earrings stay on fleek, my pinky ring cost a quarter. Yeah, getting pounds from the border. You can come place your order. Only hit the bitch once. FaceTime, I ignore her. Instagram, I explore. Couple racks for a whore. Backwoods need more. Pack going out the door.
I woke up to drugs this morning, yeah. Woke up with a new plug this morning, yeah. I woke up with drugs this morning, yeah. Woke up with a new plug this morning, yeah. I woke up with drugs this morning, yeah. Woke up with a new plug this morning, yeah.
It's the vibe on there. Mr. Deeds, the open mic king. We in the building. We just played some music for you. Shout out to the homie J Jigs Cicero. J Jigs Cicero. Played Indulge from my homie from Connecticut by way of South Carolina, T Quest. And played that new Ricky Rich. It's going down. It's the vibe. If you want to talk, feel free, 216-526-5055. We are all live on Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and you can probably check us out on iTunes as well, because we are on iTunes. It actually ain't no probably. We on iTunes. You can. Ain't nobody playing with y'all. Do this shit. It's real talk. Real talk. Real talk. But in the building right now, we have the one and only, the queen of the Iron Mic, the one, the only. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Give it up to the one and only INDICA SPITTS. She busy looking down at her phone while she on camera.
Wow, that's funny.
I gotta turn your mic up.
Cute. That's cute right there.
You like that?
Yeah, that's cute. What's good?
What's going on, INDICA?
Man, just got off, you know.
You had to work.
Every day, 7 days a week, yo.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
What Blockburner say? Every day of the week.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
All day, every day.
What's going on, man? No, you all right?
It's low for the pole, you know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
On the grind, on the hustle, it don't stop. Grind, hustle, it don't stop.
It never do.
Real life sets in like real quick. You know what I mean? You gotta.
Now it's been a while since you've been down here to the.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute. It was, everything changes every time. It's been about over a year, 2 years.
Yes, probably. I say about 2 years.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
A lot has changed in 2 years.
A lot has changed. You know, you got to keep things moving, keep it fresh, keep it relevant. You know.
You gotta keep it fresh, keep it relevant, keep the negativity away.
Right.
You know, all the little gravy stuff.
And talking to the mic, by the way.
Oh, my bad.
Got to bring it closer to you.
Yo, that's better.
That's a little better.
Okay, cool.
Bring it this thing about right there.
Word.
I say I gotta help. I gotta help people so they can be heard. You know what I'm saying?
And good looking on hit me up. You know what I'm saying? It the dopest part about all of this right here is still being relevant. You know what I'm saying? I'm forever humbled. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what's up. I mean, you've been doing a lot, but let's delve deeper than this. Let's yep. Because like I said, I was at the barbershop and they was like, "Who you got on the show today?" And I was like, "Oh, I got INDICA SPITTS." "Oh, you mean the queen of the Iron Mic? She lady of the Iron Mic?" And I was like, "Yeah, I guess so."
That's what's up.
I said,
one of four originals. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't gonna take all the credit.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? I ain't gonna take all the credit, but it's 4 other females that came up with me. That's Aquila Rashida, Aqua Boogie, Rain, Quiet Storm, and my homegirl Aziza.
Okay, that's what's up. Where are they now?
Well, she's in Atlanta. Aziza, she's in Cleveland. Rain, I believe she's still in Ohio.
By the way, shout out to Aquila Rashid. I still love you, baby.
Yeah, that's my homie. That's my man right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my ride or die right there. Me and Ak.
Y'all go back like fold flat tires on a Cadillac.
We go back like crayons outside the line.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah. Akla Rashida. Everybody on my live messing with me, 777, you know what I mean? Boss Game. Orlando Da Vinci, shout out to him. Videographer extraordinaire.
Shout out to Da Vinci. He ain't been on the show in a while either.
Yeah, Da Vinci, you need to come on here, son.
Tell him it's been a while.
D said it's been a while.
What's good? But let's go back to the beginning, man. You know, I think I asked you this before, but I'm going to ask you it again because it's been a while. But tell the people, you know, what got you into the rap game and where, you know, how did your humble beginnings start and what merged you into being one of the queens of the Iron Mic?
All right. Funny. You want the beginning? Like the Tiffany
The
top?
beginning.
Whoa. Okay. So we getting deep right here. You really going. Okay.
Please. We ain't did that.
The main reason why I picked up the mic, because I am going to record a documentary. Like, things are about to become, you know, in people's face. You know what I mean? Like, music, visuals, all of that. I'm just going to say one thing on that note. When life step in, you got to handle that. Period.com. You feel me? The music always be there. The music always be, like, everybody asks me, yo, Indy, where the music? My bro, Beat Effect, what up?
Beat Effect.
You know what I'm saying? He asked me, I said last year, yo, Indy, where the music? I'm like, bro, had to tell him what was good and what was the now. You know what I'm saying? But that's for everybody. Life happens everywhere, but certain parts of life, you know what I mean? Just dealing with a lot, cases, all types of crap. But the main reason why I picked up a microphone was because I was violated at a young age.
Okay.
At the age of 5, it started at 5 when I started being babysat. My mother got a babysitter. She started working full time. You know, she was the woman in blue. You know what I mean? So I started getting babysat down the street, and the babysitter's son started molesting me, passing me through houses. You understand me?
Wow.
So it's more than one person. And I have never told nobody this, you know what I'm saying? But this is my truth, beats, rhymes, and life, you understand me? There are many reasons why people pick up microphones, many reasons why people rhyme, this, that, and the third. And my story is deep. I got testimonies, you understand me? Devil been trying to get me since I was a youngin', you know what I mean? So basically, all that went down for a couple of years. It was so traumatic, I blocked it out. I remember three things, but we ain't gonna get into that. But I blocked it out. 4th grade, I started acting out. I went from goody two shoes to a devil overnight in my behavior. You know what I mean? So I was taken to a counselor at school, you know, and back then, or they got it now, hypnosis. So when I came up out of hypnosis, I found out all this stuff.
Wow, you actually got hypnotized?
Mm-hmm.
And it actually worked?
Mm-hmm.
Because I tried to get hypnotized and it didn't work.
Yeah, this one worked. Like,
wow.
You know what I mean? Like, this one worked. And then, cause I was already remembering things without the hypnosis. You know what I'm saying? But then stuff just came out, and yeah, it got really real. So, I was very mad, angry, all of that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw Run DMC, and I heard The Last Poets. When I first heard Run DMC rock, I was already writing poetry. I was basically screaming into my notebook. You understand me? Things I couldn't tell nobody, I wrote in a notebook. After a while of me writing in my notebook and screaming, I started hearing beats. You know what I mean? Like, I would be in the neighborhood, you know, African. My next door neighbor used to play these African. Used to watch 25 a lot.
Okay.
And, you know, be these African dances on this, that, and third. Just hearing beats, stuff like that. It was just drawing me, you know what I mean? So heard Run DMC first, then I heard The Last Poets. So then I was like, wow, so they putting words to rhyme, you know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, so yeah. So that's what I just started doing. And I just started writing. And that's what made me the MC I am now, like my beginnings. I started rapping. Hip hop saved me. I tell people that all the time. Hip hop saved me. If it wasn't for hip hop, I wouldn't even be here right now. You know what I mean? Everybody got a story.
Wow, that's some deep stuff there.
You know what I mean? And it don't get me wrong. It don't go away. You know what I mean? It's like, it's more so like my fuel sometimes. You know what I mean?
You learned how to use it for what it is.
Mm-hmm. Use it for what it is. Use it for what it's for. And when it rears its ugly head at the craziest times, you understand me? But I still deal with it because, shit, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here if I couldn't deal with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, beats, rhymes, and life. If it weren't for that, I'll be sitting back sometimes like, dag, if that didn't happen to me when I was little, would I be an MC?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's always those things in your life, them little ripples that make, you know, this, that, and the third. So then I started, that was 4th grade. So I was in a 4th grade talent show, won that. My name was Booby D.
Booby D?
Booby D from Westwood Elementary.
Why Booby D?
Because my nickname was Booby and my first initial D, Dionysian.
Booby D.
So I made this rap group. It was me, Walt. I had a beatboxer. I was the rhyme. Had 2 other MCs. We won a talent show. And from then, I just kept on rapping. Festivals. I was put in my first rap crew when I was in the 6th grade. You know what I mean? DJ Supreme, IDC, Richard Hooks, if he listen to this. You know what I'm saying? Pimp Supreme, IDC. That was the crew I was with.
Okay.
When I was 12 or something. And I was so pumped because that was when you was able to get the letters on your clothes.
Yeah.
Man, listen, I had me 6 or 7 short sets. And now I changed my name by then. So my brother changed my name to LC1. So it was Lyrical Creator number 1. So I was LC1 for the longest. Then that comes in Big Vic and Indica. That comes in when Booby D more from LC1 to LC1 to Indica, then Indica to Indica Spitts. And my brother started liking this young lady. The young lady was the sister of who everybody know now as Vic Vega. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Vic Vegas is one of the dopest producers, dopest MCs, freestyler, you know what I mean? So when they started going together, she like, yo, my brother rap, maybe he could do this, da-da-da. And Big Vic and Indica was born. And when Big Vic and Indica was born, that was just like, man, y'all had to be there, straight up. We tore places down. It was times when we did shows and people didn't even want to follow us. You know what I mean? Wow. It's crazy. It's crazy when you doing the shit. When you do a show and you making a name for yourself, and your show is just so live. me and Vic together was just unstoppable. You know what I mean? And people didn't want to follow us. If they saw our name on the flyer, they knew that the show was over once we got off stage. You know what I'm saying? So we was nominated. My first time being nominated for the awards was the Cleveland Free Times Odeon. They had their award show. We was nominated Best Rap Group in 1990.
Oh, wow.
It's 2019, son. What you talking about? And I'm still here. So,
That's back when I used to rap.
You know what I mean? 1990. Yeah. 1990 was the first time I was nominated for. Oh, well, we ain't get it, but we was pumped just to be there. You know what I mean? Just to be in the atmosphere. Then little down the line, we still rocking, still rolling. Then a chance night that I was offered a record deal by Hank Shockley. That record deal fell through due to, outside forces.
Okay.
Then a couple of...
If they don't know who Hank Shockley is, he was one of the forces behind Public Enemy and Ice Cube at the time when Ice Cube was solo. If you don't know who Hank Shockley was.
And then that is one day, my cousin Aaron Patrick, shout out to AP, Ink Spillers, Eddie Hands, Ray Stoker, Sean Rock, Steady Pace, all y'all.
Wow, you just named a bunch of names from back in the day.
Exactly.
Eddie Hands, Steady Pace.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Eddie Hands, by the way. You owe me some free haircuts.
Yeah, I'm about to, I can't say it because I'm it's up under wraps. Okay. So my cousin Aaron Patrick, shout out to Pooh Manchu, you know what I mean? One of the legendary promoters of my time, you understand me, and of the now, you know what I mean? King of the Iron Mike, Queen of the Iron Mike. So Aaron Patrick was throwing a show. AP was throwing a show, and he brought around this time, Aaron Patrick was just bringing either every member of Wu-Tang as a solo act or two of them, three of them, you feel me? He just had Cleveland Grog Shop on lock. So at this time, Raekwon came to town, and me and Vic, this was last minute. AP asked us to open up for Raekwon and American Cream Team. We like, what? You want us to do what? Okay, cool, right? So we set to open up for Raekwon. Little do we know, the phone ring again, and it's Raekwon on the phone talking about, who you gonna send to come get us? So AP look at me and Vic, and we like, man, we're not going to get these, man. Look at our car, it ain't even clean. Raekwon got on the phone. AP put him on speaker, and Raekwon was like, man, look, I come from the gutter. I don't care what y'all driving, just as long as y'all come get me, okay? Come get me.
Wow, that's real. That's
and
real
we
shit.
on the phone, and me and Vic looking at each other like, oh, shit.
No, you can cuss. I said real shit.
All right, word. So, yeah. So, we like, oh, shit. We about to pick up Raekwon. Oh, damn.
What was y'all driving?
I had a 4-door Nissan Sentra.
Okay.
Vic had, I think, an Oldsmobile. Like, one of them Cutlass.
Okay.
Like
a Delta 88.
Yeah, one of those. So, we like, snap. So, longer story short, we go to the hotel, man, and we in the cars, man, and we just looking at the glass like God is walking down the steps.
Wow.
Straight up. And we get out the car, like, we trying to be all, hospitable. Get out the car with the doors open and stuff. And Raekwon like, yo, what's up, family? Yo, what's up, God? What's up? We looking like, it's Raekwon, man.
Wow.
And me and Vic already had our game plan before he even pulled up. I was like, yo, you got the beats in our album. I got my rhymes and your beats and my stuff. So, yo, we about to milk this. You feel me?
Right.
So Raekwon in the car with Vic, American Cream Team in the car with me. At the time, I didn't know how on the come up and big American Cream Team was in New York.
Right.
Rest in peace, Chip Banks. Thad still living, you feel me? And it's other rap partner I never met. I only met Banky and Thad. Mm-hmm. So Banky, Thad, and Raekwon's brother in the car with me. Raekwon and Chef is in the car with Vic. So I'm doing my 1-2, Vic doing his 1-2. So, long story shorter, we open up for him. We rock out, you feel me? At the end of the joint, when we was about to before we dropped Raekwon off, everybody was trying to grab at, who was gonna take him home, who was gonna take him to the hotel.
Right.
Raekwon like, man, I'm going with the same people I came with, and we looking like, yo, yeah, like we on his team, like yeah, he digging us, yo. So we wilding this, that, third, smoking, freestyling, all type stuff.
Right.
So we get to the hotel and Raekwon like walk up on us. He like, yo, man, why ain't y'all signed yet? And we like, yo, where the pen? Just get some paper and write on it. You know what I mean? Just get some paper. Yeah. So that was like that right there, and a couple other things that happened to me was one of the major
defining moments.
Exactly. When Raekwon the chef give you the stamp, like, why ain't you signed yet? He like, shorty, you was hot. Why ain't you signed? Dude, you on the beats and you freestyle and you do this. Y'all need to be signed, man. I want to help y'all. So Raekwon gave Vic all his contacts.
Okay.
I talked to Banky on the side. Banky was talking to me about a couple of things like, yo, from every female that I even talked to, her spit, rock force, whatever, from here to Tokyo, you the one that I want to break bread with. And I'm like, word, okay, cool. Exchange numbers, whatever. I start calling Banky that night. You know what I mean? Blowing his phone up. Yo, you remember who I am? He like, yeah, mommy, I called him in his sleep. I don't care. You gonna remember my name. So, I started going back and forth between New York and Cleveland and things of that nature. And 2 contracts was presented to me. It was a management contract and to be on Banky's label. So everything was about to go down. Everything was going down. In the middle of all of that, me and Banky fell out because he did something. Basically, not being scouted, but just being tested and put in the thick of things. Banky had me go to every project that we went to. He told me, if you do not bring out a crowd of people, you about to stand on the corner and freestyle, rap. I don't care what you do, but if you don't bring nobody out, I'm not fucking with you. Period.
Oh wow.
I had to bring out everybody in these projects. Not everybody, but you feel me? A normal size of people to show him like, yo, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So I did all of that.
That's like some Diddy making the band type
exactly. Shit. At least I didn't have to walk over that bridge for that cheesecake though.
Right.
Because I wouldn't have made that band. So yeah, he put me through that. He had me. I thought this was boot camp. He had me in the apartment with no furniture, and it was just a boom box, a cover, a blanket, and a pen and pad. And I'm like,
wow.
I'm like, is this? I walk in, he like, Mom, I'll be back in a couple of days. It's a beat tape in there, this, that, and the third. And I'm just in there like, Saudi is what? No phone. I had my cell phone, but you can only do so much calling.
But what kind of shit is that?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what? So then a couple of days turned into a week. Then a week and a half, and I didn't hear from him. What the fuck? You know what I mean? So it was a A&R I met by the name of DJ Lacasse.
Okay.
You know what I mean? She was working with Snoop, other members of Wu-Tang and stuff like that. She wanted to sign me as well, but at the time she was about to go on tour with Snoop. So stuff was being pushed back on Banky's words, you know what I mean? So me and Banky fell out. I met her at the Port Authority. She like, I wish you could stay with me. I wish you didn't have to go. You could stay with me, but I'm about to go on tour. Mm-hmm. And an extra body on tour, that's money. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm like, cool. So she's like, I'll call you. I'm going to talk to you when I get back. Cool. I leave. In the middle of all of that, Banky called, apologized, talked to my mom, this, that, and the third. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, cool. Contract still on the table. Everything is going good. Then here comes Thanksgiving weekend.
What happened Thanksgiving weekend?
Thanksgiving weekend, Banky get murdered in a crap game. So I'm getting calls from New York. I'm getting calls from this one, that one. Yo, Banky dead. Yo, Banky got murdered. This, that, and the third. They caught dudes, you know what I'm saying? But all my deals fell through. Mm. You know what I mean? So
nobody would even still try to honor him, even though he wasn't in place anymore?
Mm-mm. Nope. Like, it was just, to be honest, it was so hard to get in contact with Raekwon. So hard to get in contact with Deidre. You know what I mean? And then for what Banky was giving me, it was more so like what Banky was giving me, nobody else could give me. You feel me? It was more so like a Big Pun type thing with Terror Squad.
Wow.
Terror Squad was not left standing because Big Pun was not there. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was one of them things. Banky gave me the graviest deal. You know what I'm saying? Banky ain't here. Can't nobody honor that deal but that man. You know what I mean? And I wilded out for a couple of years. I wilded out for like 2 or 3 years. I stopped rapping. I just started wilding out. House to house, couch to couch, kicking it hard, working, kicking it with no address.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I was wilding. And then
what time frame was that? Was like what?
That was like probably, I say mid 2000, like 2000. Cause I think Banky died. I think Banky got killed in 2003 or
so it was
somewhere
new millennium
around
shit,
there.
though.
You know what I'm saying? So then Zulu Nation, Chris Ack. No, not Chris Ack. I forget homeboy's name. But it's this dark skinned dude, rest in peace. He's since passed away. But he came at me one day when I was at Hanks on 93rd. Wilding, drunk as what, middle of the floor, dancing, wilding with my girls. He like, man, Indica, the first person called me Indica in like 2 years. Because I made sure I stayed away from hip hop. You know what I mean?
Wow. So you wasn't even going by your own name?
I was just Booby. That was my nickname. You know what I mean? So I'm wilding. You know what I mean? He like, Indica. And I'm like, Indica? Who in the hell calling my name? He like, Indica. He's like, what's good, man? Where you been? I'm like, what you mean where I been? He was like, man, you need to get back in the underground. Females trying to take your spot. I'm like, my spot can't be taken. Like, I'm not, like, I don't even, and that's the thing. Like, I don't do hip hop to take spots. I don't do hip hop. I'm not an MC to take your spot to think somebody better than me or I'm better than you. I'm me. Right. I got my lane. I maintain my lane. I created my own lane with the help of the likes of Pooh Man Chew, you know, my first rap partner. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's to help me on my path, they helped me create my own lane. And it's dope as what to still be relevant. You know what I'm saying? So when I came back in, I hooked up with Nike's son, DVX, shout out. I've been knowing Nike and D Selector, Rec Room Studios. D Selector been recording me ever since I started rapping.
That's my dude, D Selector.
So
Wildlife Sounds.
Exactly.
By the way, the album dropping real soon. Get ready for that.
It's about to be.
It's about to go down.
Drew about to wild out. D about to wild out. Other homeboy about to wild out. You know what I'm saying? So I hooked up with Nike, told them my situation because me and Vic came back as a group, but then we disbanded again over, you know, other things. You know what I'm saying? And so I got with Nike, told him what was going on, and he like, yo, I got you. So I just started back writing, started doing shows, and now I'm here. And then I would say 2009, 2010 is when I disbanded from Vic. And right when I disbanded from Vic, that's when all my accolades started coming. And it's crazy. It's crazy how everything went down, because, yeah, I went through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's when my first Legacy Award came. Shout out to Rebel Army, Zaire. And then everything else just started falling, and music just started coming, dropping, visuals, show after show after show after show, nomination after nomination, and then award after award. And then, can't forget when Kings and Queens of the Iron Mike stepped in, you know what I mean? Pooh Man Chew, shouts out, Go Live Grizz, you understand me? When Pooh Man Chew stepped in, it was like heaven sent, because that was when hip hop was just at its rawest, you understand me? Like, when I started rapping, I came in battling. That's all I did in school was battle. Mm-hmm. That's what I was known for, battling. Didn't nobody want to see me in school from 4th grade all the way to graduation. Mm-hmm. And then from graduation all the way up to like 2004. That's when I stopped battling. But yeah, I started off battling. And everything was lovely. I miss where I was. I started out battling. Oh yeah, okay. Pooh Manchu, Kings and Iron Mike, Kings, Queens and Iron Mike. When Pooh Manchu came in with that, he was the first promoter. If you got on stage and you was whack, the mic got snatched. Period.
Wow.
Female, male, I don't care. If you booty, if you are mad, right? If you mad booty, he is snatching that mic. Period. Dot. No questions asked. You would be his mother.
Damn.
If you say you could rhyme or you got skills or you got a show to do or something like that, that's just how it was. Pooh Manchu wasn't taking no prisoners, and I performed in the Kings and one of the first Kings and the Iron Mike, Queens and the Iron Mike. Always, me, Rain, Aziza, Quiz. Don't know where she at now. Mystery, this chick named Mystery.
I remember Mystery, believe it or not.
Mystery, oh my God. And housing, if you had to be a housing for 1,000, it was this big battle in Cleveland, and Quiz took out everybody. But Mystery battled somebody at one of the, I think it was Kings and Iron Mike, or at the Kings and Queens. It was Kings versus Queens. You know what I mean? Pooh Man did a lot of shows. But yeah, when Pooh started doing those shows, Pooh is the person who gave me, Lorraine, Aziza, our legendary status. He the one that started all that. If it weren't for Pooh Manchu, Gola Grizz, Sand, the whole Nappy Head family, if it weren't for them putting them shows out, he has made more legendary MCs in Cleveland, you know, giving them a platform to become legendary. You know what I mean? And yeah, Kings and Queen came in, did that, kept doing that, and doing that, and doing that. And then that's when disbanded from Vic, then met Nike, then Indica, the MC, and when I started on my solo stuff for real, that's when I put in the Spitts. Cause one day I was somewhere rapping, and this dude was like, "Man, you be spitting." I'm like, "Spitts, Indica Spitts," and I just kept it.
I'm trying to figure out how I even met you, because I just kept hearing the name Indica. I just kept hearing the name Indica Spitts, and I just kept saying Indica Spitts. But you know, at the time I was doing the open mic. I don't know if you came to the open mic and just wrecked my shit or something, or I don't know what it was, but I just met you and it was like, damn, she cool as fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
But here's what I want to do, man, because I want to play some of your music, you know, real quick.
Word up, son.
I was gonna wait till later to play some of your music, but I don't think we need to.
It's cool.
We gonna play your music right here, right now. So
shouts out to everybody on my live.
Shouts out to everybody on her live. Shouts to everybody who's following us on all social media. This is The Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the Open Mic King. Queen of the Iron Mic, Indica Patui. Indica Patui. In the building, it's The Vibe on Air. Right here. Oh, yeah. Say it twice.
This is Jay Sachs, and you tuned in to The Vibe on the Air.
Everywhere that beauty goes, you are. Everywhere an orchid grows, you are. Everything that's young and gay, brighter than a holiday. Everywhere the angels play, you are.
Not your fun.
Colombiana, 16. Salute me. Salute me.
Passion on the brilliance is creation of my being. All I thank my father for is the adding of his semen. A diamond was created out of cold, became aggressive, grabbing, holding on, and the path escapes and realization. Blood, sweat, and tears from the elements to graduate. Cause the mass confusion from the playground till I graduate. Verbal skills on jinsu, my peers on my menu. I caring about my grade, you don't know what we been through. Time boy material, honeycomb cereal. All I did was show up, get counted, didn't really give a fuck. But when it came to spitting, you started on that written. Your girl had 3 Glocks, a stopwatch, plus a camera shot. Attitude and backpack, ponytail and a thick cap. Baggy on the cloth, always batter with some sauce. That's that beats, rhymes, and life shit. That I not gon' push it. Let's make a nigga regret spitting my name on that weak shit. That originalness, that Southern divineness. That's raising my status, building my name to that queenness. He might sound like seamstress. No weapon penetration, I exude character. To make the flawless coward jump ship, put on shades to see this. But yet still be blinded. I give light the last command army to talk to peasants. Yeah, Colombiana, 16, yo. Passion on a billion, adapt to many situations like chameleon. Walking through you corny niggas in my Timberland. In these stepping keep the temperature a billion. Passion on a billion, adapt to many situations like chameleon. Walking through you corny niggas in my Timberland. In these stepping keep the temperature a billion. Colombiana.
Screw your wig on tight. 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 All up in the game and opens up to be a player. All up in the game and opens up to be a player. All up in the game and opens up to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. We doing it special way.
No need to check your vision. This is not a friendly visit. Everything that's about to happen was already written. It seems to be that you very suspect much is spitting. Your 360 is killing me. Your tongue was nothing logically. Follow me as I step into my session. This big biggest production got me spilling mass aggression. I take it back to 94, not caring about you hoes. Meeting in the girls' room, felt your face in the commode. Stay there for a minute so you know I did this to you. I heard you yapping fables, so I had to bring it to you. I'm about to go off. Alarm clock, cuckoo, no bite, no vest. But I ride like a Zulu. I'm shitting on you bitches and everything that you do. I'm 2 steps ahead of you. Every time that you move, my flow carry weight. Like that bitch in moo-moos. Y'all funny rappers. Cartoon, no Hulu.
All up in the game and opens up to be a player. All up in the game and opens up to be a player. All up in the game and opens up to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. We doing it special way. All up in the game and opens up to be a player. All up in the game and opens up to be a player. All up in the game and opens up to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. We doing it special way.
Now back to our discussion while you're 12 o'clock lunching. No need to call for others if they claim you're on your function. My flow will make it lean like that pink and purple tussin'. Welcome to the shoot, not real rappers start bustin'. Niggas catching feelings when them bars start touching. Have you contemplating, is that me that she discussing? If that's how you feel, bitch, then it say something. We could do it right here, homegirl, I ain't ducking. 96, bitch, yo, check the fucking roster. I came to your show, all I saw was imposters. My dogs off the chains, couple of hits, couple of boxers. Believe it's my time, couple of clocks, couple of watches. I think you need to yield, cause yo, it ain't no stopping it. Sound like the sun while the whole world watching us. You better take cover, hide your head like them ostriches. INDICA, now you know, you the hottest.
All up in the game and opens up to be a player. All up in the game and opens up to be a player. All up in the game and opens up to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. We doing it special way. All up in the game and opens up to be a player. All up in the game and opens up to be a player. All up in the game and opens up to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. We doing it special way.
I'm here to see this chick perform tonight. I don't know her name. I can't remember her name. Can you tell me what her name is?
Man, you gotta be talking about INDICA SPITTS. INDICA SPITTS?
Oh, that's her name?
Oh man, shit. Let me tell you shit. Ultimate Moxie. Motherfucker like, that Moxie mama? Gotta be that chick. Cause I don't know who you talking about. If not.
Yeah, my dude rocking a Cleveland hat. I'm trying to find out how MC out of Cleveland.
INDICA SPITTS, man.
Oh, that's her name. I really want to show what her name
INDICA
is.
SPITTS.
Oh, that's what...
Original Queens of the Iron Mike. 216 for life. Cleveland till I die, man. What?
But I really can't remember her name. What's her name?
Talking about INDICA SPITTS?
You know what her name is?
Gotta be talking about INDICA SPITTS, baby.
That's but I really don't know who she is. Can you tell me who she is?
Talking about INDICA SPITTS?
LC, MC, or a hard ass bitch. It don't matter what you call it, I'm as real as it gets. spits. Yo, don't try to test, I have you kissing my kicks. Wondering what's my name when I fatten your lip. Or getting ladylike in a skirt and a slip. With my lips poked out while I'm grabbing my tits. Yo, I be that queen reppin' iron for days. Whether rockin' mohawk, slip type of some braids. I keep it extra fresh when I walk through the spot. Keep your eyes on me when I'm blessing the spot. Yo, I be the one first name on the bill. See the line out there, they all come in that wheel. To see this gritty, sporty, shorty with cutie and attitude and Rudy and all the Tootie displaying my mini movies, you know.
Come on, man, you gotta be talking about Indica. That's Miss Free, yo. What the fuck is you talking about, man? You sound crazy. Like, what's the fuck wrong with this nigga, man?
Pound Indica spits, land from 216. The underground, I get down. Get pounded, those who get pounds. Respect me and my talent. I stay forever valid. A force that be reckoned with. I stated and I claim it. When it's my ever vested. Don't like it, must respect it. No need for the flicky shit. Respect me in my presence. I'm rocking in the present. Unwrap me, I'm your present. So there's no need to question my. She sleeping on the weekend. Me and myself get it in. Worldwide and venues. You hear me on interlude. Your prelude to your prelude. I'm no forgetting rural. You better also subscribe to my channel on your YouTube. So you can be a witness. And witness MC Fitness. I've been blessed with this ill spit. Now stop until I touch it. You will never forget it. I'm betting like that cute shit. Stomping on the yard and getting so mad ridiculous.
Hey, what her name is? I'm gonna tell you exactly what her name is. Her name is Indica Spitts. Y'all better get that correct. First lady of Urban Survival Entertainment.
Yo, one of the illest doing it, never gonna stop doing it. In the words of rain, throw your hands for the movement. Hip hop in my direction, I'm go-garden with weapons. Quarter smack and toe, my lyric next me down the session. Premeditating rhythms, I give just what I'm giving. Never settle for garbage, never reject what's written. Disrespect is forbidden, never sorry for diction. Got hip hop saved, Indica tattooed on my kitten. Confess you all you jigsaw, control or delete y'all. Go ahead, know that ass like Dwight Howard in the funk, y'all. Checkmate on this banger, the sign is blinking danger. Never pardon the queen unless you wanna meet your maker. Keep right here is ill, I mean 16 you feel. Never compromise the indie faking how I feel. So you go on and do you, and I'ma do me too. And rewind this track and check out what an MC do. Indica, spits, follow me, yo.
Yo, what up, fam? I'm coming to see this chick spit tonight. I can't remember her name, but I hear she hot though.
You can't remember her name. You serious? You playing, right? You gotta be talking about Indica Spitts. That's my sister too. BDX all day. Free lady. Moxie lady. You already know. Y'all watch for that Cleveland movement. Keep asking names and shit. You ain't gotta ask no names. That's Indica. Indica Spitts. Word up.
Yeah. It's the vibe on air. Mr. D's, the open mic king, the one and only, the big homie. And I'm chilling with Indica Spitts. We having fun on her live because we trying all these different filters at it. She is just so surprised by them. It's like she never seen filters before. Look at her. You know you're on camera, right? But yo, we talking to Indica Spitts and we getting in depth with her. We just played some of her music. What's her name? You know, we if you don't know, everybody seem to know. Passionate on a billion. You already know. And all up in the game. But it's going down. We gonna talk more with Indica real quick. We about to get in deep with Indica. Deep. That's right, little baby. We about to get in deep with Indica. With the night sky. She is really like into these filters. I'm gonna put the camera back on her so she could. I ain't got no filters on my camera. It's just backgrounds. She's still on these filters. I'm about to drop this beat right here. But yo, we talking to Indica Spitts.
What's
She's
good?
looking down right now because she's playing with her filters.
Yeah, this is dope. I like this one. This illuminating.
It's just lights.
But everything
Let me
bright.
show the people. Let me get on my camera. Let me show people this real quick. This is what she is going crazy about. Okay, you may not be able to see that because it's a green screen behind it. Yeah, there's a green screen in there.
You know what? Change it like to this one.
Well, it ain't gonna matter because the green screen behind
they
me.
can see it. They can still see that.
You can see. I don't know if you can see the filters because you can't. Like I thought. It don't matter. But she just really into it, really deep.
Right.
But let me get to some questions to Indica Spit. All right, so you doing all this Lady of the Iron Mic stuff. You one of the queens of the Iron Mic and everything. You got the freestyle battle, beat up people. You be doing karate. And,
two time. Oh yeah. Oh, this something else I forgot to tell you. I did my count like last week.
Your count?
I got 16 awards and 2 legacy awards.
Ooh. Let me hit some applause.
All these awards and stuff, you know.
The baby like that.
That's what's up.
But all these accolades and everything. So let me get to some of your personal business.
Oh, snaps.
All right,
That's
so
crazy.
You got a dude?
No.
When last time you had a dude?
About 3 years ago.
What happened with that?
I could do bad by myself.
Okay, good answer. You don't have any kids?
Nope.
But you want a kid?
Yep.
Why you want a kid?
Oh no, for real, it's gonna sound cliche, but I know I'm gonna have somebody that's gonna love me for the rest of my life. And I'm a Cancer. Jesus Christ. I'm a Cancer. I'm a nurturer. You know what I'm saying? And I was pregnant before, a long time ago, but due to medical problems and things like that, couldn't carry the term. So
oh wow,
I had to. Thanks. I had to basically detach myself.
Okay.
You feel me? And detaching, it became easy.
Okay.
So yeah.
Now, you been around for a long time. I ain't gonna ask you how old you are because I can guess because we probably about the same age. But being somebody who's been in the game and watched it evolve and see the difference in it now, what do you think about the way rap is going right now? Hip hop is going right now. What do you think?
He really want my true opinion.
Yep, I want your
Hip hop
true
is
opinion.
garbage now.
It's garbage.
Hip hop is straight garbino.
It's straight up. Shit.
As far as mainstream, you know what I mean? Like, it's more Tatiana music. You know what I'm saying? Believe you me. Believe you me. I understand. It's a time and place for everything. And I understand what it is. Music is evolving. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You got your Kendricks. You got your J. Cole's. You got your rap Odysseys. You got your Cardi B's. You know what I mean? But as a whole, like, it is depressing turning on the radio sometimes.
Oh wow, is it that bad?
To me, it is. You know what I'm saying? Every rap I hear is the same. Everybody is the same. There's no originality. I understand ghost writers are like Trump now.
Right.
You know, you accepting it. You know what I'm saying? It's just hip hop is crazy right now, but it's still all in all, it's still hip hop. You understand me? Beats, rhymes, and life. If your life is fat ass, not fat asses, basketball asses, augmented asses. If that's your life, then yo.
I mean, I like a fat ass,
I mean,
augmented or not, but you know.
Hey, I'm a woman, so I look at it differently.
Right.
But yo, everything's evolving. But in my opinion, hip hop right now is garbage. The majority of the music on the radio is garbage. I rock to it when it's time to. #jazz. I rock to it when it's time to, but
when it's time to.
When it's time to. When it's time to be ignorant, I'm ignorant. When it's time to, you know what I mean? I rock to it in the club, you know.
So you'll go to the spot and turn up real quick, but
I'll go turn up, but for me to just for that to be the norm of music, you know what I'm saying? For that to be the norm, like everything you hear is the same thing, just a different beat, and half of them don't even be different beats. Y'all just taking it add an extra scratch, you know, or y'all or they're like now like it's some type of wave going on where you can take a classic song and fuck it up.
right.
Just straight fuck it up. Like, leave Luther Vandross to the Luther Vandross. You know what I'm saying? Some of Michael Jackson's songs do not need to be remade. You understand me? Props to B for, you know, for the Maze thing, but I wish that wouldn't have been touched.
Who did that?
Beyonce.
To which Maze song?
His most popular one.
Well, Before I Let Go, or
Yup.
I ain't heard that.
Yup. She remade Before I Let Go, and it's dope. But
I ain't heard it yet.
I just Maze is what gets played at the barbecue. Dun 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 dun. The original. You know. And I saw you on I saw you on IG. What? I call your name, girl. Whenever you're lonely, baby.
I was drunk.
And you was mad. And listen, when you was getting the high notes, you was sitting up in your seat. Like, I was like,
you got to pull it from somewhere. I had to push it out.
I was like, yo.
I had to get it out.
It was crazy. But yeah, for me right now, music is garbage. Some music is garbage, not all, but some.
Right.
Like Kodak Black, negative.
Oh yeah, he don't get no plays.
Right, you me personally, like, see,
He don't get no plays.
And then when
only thing I like he did was with the Gucci Man and Bruno Mars.
But
it wasn't because he was on it.
Right, I feel you. When you disrespecting the dead before they even put in the ground, son, like that's the ultimate. Like, if Kodak Black would have came up when Wu, you know, when Wu was real heavy, this, that, and third, your career would have been done. Wouldn't nobody see you the next day, bro.
He had a lot of real dudes in the hip hop game that wanted to
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot do
bad things to him.
You cannot do that, son. But overall, music is evolving. You know what I'm saying? You know, shouts out. It's this new chick that Quincy been posting, Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, she go hard.
She
taking on the legacy of what UGK left out there when Pimp C passed on.
Right. She is dope as well. One thing I like about her is, like, every time they ask her to rap, she just rap. The girl is just dope. She a breath of fresh air as far as, you know, a rapping ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. The girl is dope.
And she dope. She rap.
She rap.
And she keep, you know, she do this, you know, had the whole sexuality thing with it too.
She got mad skills, and I only thing that I wish is that she would bring more of her skills out. Like, everybody see your body, you know what I mean? Everybody know all that. You the stallion. We know that. You know what I'm saying? I just wish she would. I don't know, Lauryn Hill, I say.
Well, you know, on my Facebook, you know, I got the show on Facebook Live right now, and you know, you had Iman Kingley saying what's up to you.
What's up with it, Suave?
Suave Gotti.
Suave Gotti.
He go by Iman Kingley on the thing.
Salute to my urban survivalists.
He called you the legendary Cleveland hip hop MC.
What up? Thanks, bro.
You know. Now, speaking of that, since you are the legendary Cleveland hip hop MC known as Indica Patui. I got a sound effect for you. I got
This boy said Patui.
Her name is Indica.
No, that is not fair.
Indica.
That is not fair.
But no, like, all right, not just we're gonna centralize it to Cleveland. This is a national platform, so, you know, we got a lot of national artists that, you know, send me music too.
Word.
But we're gonna stick it to the artists that we know.
Okay.
What artists in Cleveland right now do you like?
I love JJ.
Oh yeah, JJ Cicero.
JJ Cicero.
It just sounds like a good dish. Let me get some of that JJ Cicero with a side of butter.
You know, look at some JJ Cicero with some biscuits.
Yeah, let me get a biscuit with that JJ Cicero.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
JJ. China Blow.
China Blow. I got some music by China Blow. Go play.
My girl, she got a Pajama Jam coming up. Shouts out to her.
Pajama Jammy Jam.
Yeah, she got a pajama.
Who gonna be Kid and play?
XB3. She done already. She do these shows like on her birthday.
Yeah, I know. I had her on the show for the last one, but I was supposed to came and bail bond shit. But
yeah, I performed at either her first one or her second one, one of the two.
Yeah, she had a lineup too. That one, the second one.
Yeah, that girl be Nia Marie.
Nia Marie is dope. Yeah, I like Nia Marie.
I like Nia. Britt Bands.
Okay.
It's something about that young girl.
Britt Bands. I haven't yet to hear anything of her yet. I heard the name, but I haven't heard none of the music.
My homegirl. Shouts out to Jazz on Air. My homegirl Jazz on Air, because it's always dope to have all ages around you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody that could word you up on this or word you up on that. And Jazz really, when me and her went to Ohio Media School together, we graduated together. And she got her radio show, I got mine. And she hit me in the Britt Bands. Britt Bands is dope.
And shout out, Jazz on Air need to be on the Vibe on Air.
You hear that, Jazz?
We might need to talk. But yeah, and speaking of which, were you done with your list, by the way?
I'm trying to think. Tita, well, I mean, it's the normal people. Tita Tyrant, Aquila. Like I like some of everybody. You feel me? I like some of everybody. And, yeah.
Now
but dudes, Semi. Right now, Semi. That bro, man. And Block Burners. Semi, Block Burners.
Shout out to the Block Burners. Matter of fact, it's crazy because I never heard of the Block Burners until I started doing this show. And that's when I started putting out the email.
I mean, they've been around forever.
And they sent me a track, and then that, I've been playing that when I got a second track, and I'm trying to get them on the show, but we haven't really had no communication. But they sent me some dope music, and they sent me some dope videos. I like Block Burners, so shout out to the Block Burners.
Yeah, Big Squeeze is MC2.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
He got a song. He got a couple of joints. Shayna B. As far as females go, Shayna B. I rep my females hard, like straight up. Like, you a female from the city, you an entertainer, you rap, poetry, I don't care what it is you do. Go hard. Go his all art. Like, I've been rapping styles in the 4th grade. Serious about it since 1990. Since 89, 90. Okay? And I'm still here. Heck no. Got Cardi B in the building.
Okay. So you got a radio show with We Up Radio.
Whatever Wednesdays, you know what to do.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about the show.
Whatever Wednesdays, it's basically a continuation to what I was doing at Ohio Media School. Because I had Ohio Media School on lock with Mug and Tuss Morning Show. Shouts out to K Suave, you feel me, Mother Brasi. I see y'all. But yeah, at Ohio Media School, I had 2 days a week in the morning. Mug and Tuss Morning Show. It's basically current events. I talk about current events, everything that's going down. DJ A, shouts out to DJ A because he is my wingman. You know what I mean? And we talk about that. Sometimes just go for broke, and just do the show off the cuff. You know what I'm saying? Because some days, like, stuff be so crazy for me during the week that sometimes I forget to even do my my little bullet sheet. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
And then I have to just be there, sitting there, and going through this, listening to this. Yeah, and freestyle everything.
Well, that's what this show does all day.
What I'm saying?
Everything we do. Well, even with the Ratchet News, I just picked that out the day before. I just find crazy stuff. But I mean, it's just freestyle. It's a vibe. You vibe it.
Exactly.
You got a vibe. That's why I call it the vibe on there.
So we just that, and I sometimes I had host on there, had Meatrice on there, Lady Meatrice after she battled and some drama went down. Lucci Rags, Antonio Alien, former Take a Flick. Just had Baldhead Fred on there because I got a show.
Yeah, I seen that coming up with Baldhead Fred. Tell us about that at the OPN Center.
Okay, May 24th. Doors open up at 7. Show starts at 8:30. $5 at the door. You understand me? Baldhead Fred. Shouts out to Baldhead Fred. He will be presenting 216 True School Hip Hop. I believe he said Eric Wilson is the headliner. I will be performing, and Stoney the Butcher will be performing. So y'all need to come check that out. $5. Since when have you been to an underground hip hop show? That's $5.
That's what's up. Now shout out to Baldhead Fred. We used to do a couple of comedy shows together. He actually likes to call himself the Bomb King.
Yeah, and isn't he a comedian or something?
Yeah, he's a comedian. He's not that funny, but he's well known because he's not funny. He bombs on purpose, but he's also really pro-black at the same time.
Why do you bomb on
It's
purpose?
not on purpose. It's because that's the only he can't tell jokes. And
okay.
but you're a comedian, and he real pro-black, and he do a lot of shows with white people. But Baldhead Fred is my dude. I love Baldhead Fred. I talk about him a lot because it looked like he come to do a comedy show just to get changed to get something to eat. You really, the camera is on you.
I know.
The camera is on you. But Baldhead Fred is one of those dudes that he's a real dude. I like to talk about him because he's not as funny as me ever in his life. He never will be. But Baldhead Fred is a good dude.
No.
Shout out to Baldhead Fred, whatever he go by. I hope you found a home finally, because he's lightweight homeless too.
No.
But yeah, that's gonna be a dope show over at the OPN Center as well. I got to come check that out. Shout out to Eric Wilson. I still got to get you on the show, man. I've been playing your music. Stone the Butcher, I ain't bring you on the show no more. You've been here enough. I play your music enough.
For real?
Nah, that's my dude, Stoney. I call him the Young Isaac Hayes.
Man, ain't he though?
But look, I've been calling him Isaac Hayes way before any of that stuff.
He needs to.
No, when Isaac Hayes died, the Isaac Hayes family reached out to him.
For real?
Oh yeah, he'll tell you the story because I was like, I told you you look like Isaac Hayes.
They reached out to him. What they do? Ask him.
I forget the whole story.
You can take the DNA because you might be our brother.
Hey, it's something. He looked like him though. He looked like. And then he sang on El Reezy from CSG. I can't Certified Goon Squad, CGS, and he's singing on that song where I know a place where we can, and it sounded almost Isaac Hayes-ish.
For real?
He did, Stone is dope though. Stone is dope.
The song is dope.
Stone, he don't go by the Butcher no more now because he's trying to be R&B now since he with the band. So he's Stoney Simpkins. He's Stoney Simpkins now. He gonna get some green eyes and be like Donnie Simpkins.
Oh Lord, another Eric. He gonna be the Eric Simon of hip hop.
Hello, I'm Donnie Simpkins.
R&B. Stop
I'm
it.
Stoney Simpkins.
Stop it. We have BET Soul.
Yeah, this is BET. He gonna mispronounce people rappers' names that's well known, like Donnie Simpkins did with Scarface.
Stop it.
He said, "This is your first album." Scarface like, "This is my sixth album."
Stop it. Stop it. You is tripping.
Oh man, that was funny. But I got some other stuff for you. So you got the show coming up. What else you got coming up, man? You said you got some visuals and stuff.
I have a lot of things coming up. But ain't no but about it. I have a lot of things coming up. You feel me? Visuals and songs. Like I've been talking about these two songs that I've been trying to drop for the past couple of months. But they coming, and the visuals is coming too. I have to put out more visuals. I got to put my face back into place. You feel me? But
Word.
The main thing that's been holding me back is just certain things, and it's crazy when you dealing with real crazy stuff late in the game, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like life is life.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
You know what I'm saying? You never know what you're gonna get. Like hip hop don't stop. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I got a couple of features coming up.
Are you heavy in the studio right now?
No, I'm not heavy in the studio. I'm in the studio, but not heavy.
What's your main focus right now?
My main, to be honest,
be
my
real.
grind and my bills.
Your grind and your bills. Okay.
You know what I mean? It's the music is there, but it's like I'm over here grabbing at it, and the grind is pulling me over here. You feel me?
Okay.
But yeah, the music coming. I ain't went nowhere. May 24th, you feel me? I think I got to do more than 20 minutes. So that's like probably more than 4 songs, more than 4 or 5 songs. Get your money's worth, you feel me?
Right.
You get 5 and then some.
You only got to pay $5?
$5.
But you are in East Cleveland, so I don't know. Not just playing.
Stop the madness.
Woo, easy. Oh, my damn.
Oh, my damn.
But But yeah, May 24th, you feel me? 2 singles coming. Voltron, it's crazy stuff.
That's what it sounds like in East Cleveland.
Throwing acid, somebody has somebody throwing something. But
I used to have that sound. We go.
Hell no, you is tripping. But yeah, song Voltron coming and
Voltron?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what's this other joint I got? Voltron and I forget, but it's crazy too. You know what I mean? And when y'all hear it, y'all gonna be mad. Be mad at my manager. Don't be mad at myself because he the one that pick out the tracks. So, got Voltron coming and another joint and about 2 more visuals coming. And just look out for me on doing these shows and shoot, still breathing. Blessed by the best. Keeping it moving.
That's what's up, man.
Shouts out to Urban Survival. Shouts out to Dollar Bill, Brains, my mama, my daddy, my brother, you feel me? My cousins, the ones I fuck with.
Shout out to Dollar Bill and Brains, man. Tell Brains I still be playing that song with him and Crew, Sweet Potato Pie.
For real. Ha! He probably watching.
You're my sweet potato pie. Tasty love I can't deny. One slice of her and I can't lie. It's so good to me, so good to me. So you're my sweet potato, hot potato.
Right. Brains. I saw that video. I was like, look at this dude.
It's a crazy song.
Dope.
But I play it a lot though.
It trips me out sometimes just to see my bros or people out, do they perform or whatever. Sometimes I don't even like watching myself perform.
Really? It ain't because you're funny looking, is it?
No.
But I do have to tell you something.
What?
3, 2, 1.
It's time to play America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? Just a game show where you have to define slang into regular ass English.
I have to do what?
You have to define slang words into regular ass English.
Oh, snaps. Okay, let's go.
The rules are simple, Indica Spitts. You cannot use slang to define other slang. You have to define it into a way that white people would understand.
Okay.
You cannot use the word to define itself because that doesn't make sense.
Okay.
If you get the answer correct, then you get the baby cheering.
Oh, Jesus.
If you get the answer wrong, you get Homer Simpson. And of course, you will be timed.
Oh, gee whiz, man.
And if you get the answer really wrong, you get Scooby-Doo.
I'd rather get Scooby-Doo because Scooby-Doo had them snacks.
Well, ain't no snacks here. Are you ready to play? What?
Let me put on my hat, on my filter.
Yeah, put a filter hat on.
It got what am I? A space cadet, I think.
Wow. All right.
Let's go.
Indica, which is another word for weed. Your first word, indica patooey.
Oh, gee whiz.
Is.
Yeah, this is dope. Look at this.
We can't see that except me and you, but
I know, right?
Your word is bando.
Bando. An empty old house.
That is correct. That's correct. A bando is an empty old house. That is correct.
Okay, let's go. I got this.
Indica Spitts.
What's up?
Your next word is jug.
Jug?
Jug.
A bottle with X and O's on it.
That is
What
incorrect.
is a jug? Oh, for real?
It is a southern slang word.
Oh, dad, my bad.
I'm out here jugging.
Oh, okay. See, I need to go back to my roots.
It's to where you're hustling. I just whipped
My
up a jug.
bad.
That is so you were incorrect. Damn. Your next word, indica, hot to spit, is lit.
To be very excited.
Are you sure you want to stick with that answer?
Yeah.
Okay. That is correct. It's to be very excited, or the party is at a fever pitch, or the party is going very well. It's very, for lack of a better word, turned up.
Word up.
But I can't use slang to define it.
In this bitsy. Ooh, what the fuck is that?
Wow. You turned into Iron Woman.
Right.
Your next word, indica loogie, is bromance.
When two dudes are so attached to each other that you think they're in a relationship.
Judges? We'll give it to you. That's when they have a very close friendship that's like their brothers.
Word. Look at that, son. I got on glasses. So
Is that your phone making that noise?
Yes.
Okay, because it's very loud.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's not. I mean, I thought it was around on the other side of me.
Word.
It's crazy. But that is correct. Indica. Indica Irie Spitz.
That's right.
Indica Irie. Your next word, indica, is. Your next word is drip.
Diamonds.
Is that a definition or example?
Definition.
Are you sure?
Extremely.
We'll give it to you. It is when you have really nice jewelry, or either when your clothes are really nice and you're very fashionable.
Yes.
Your drip's too hard.
Came through dripping.
Came through dripping. That is correct.
Diamonds on wrist, they dripping ice.
That is correct. Ice. Your next word is whip.
Say whip?
Whip.
Whip?
Whip.
Ganked the car? Oh, dang. I messed that up.
What is your answer? For some reason, our screen is frozen.
I plead the fifth.
You don't want to answer that question. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and the fact that it might incriminate me.
The answer is
what?
A car.
Oh, snaps.
A whip.
My bad.
Wow.
No, I don't. Okay, I'm good.
Your next word.
What's my next word?
Indicative.
Vindictive.
Indicative spits.
Indicative.
Yes, I just add words to your name.
Indicative.
Your next word is fat.
Very nice. Very alluring. Very easy on the eye.
Yay!
Can you also tell me what else fat stands for? What does fat stand for?
What does fat stand for?
Yes.
Well, what does fat stand for? I can't describe a word with another slang word. This is difficult.
Because it's not a normal question, I can give you the answer without penalizing you. But it stands for pretty, hot, and tempting.
Oh, Oh, dang. See, my brain is just totally misconstrued it.
And those were not words. Just so you know.
I made them up. I just made all of those words up.
Indica.
What's up?
Indica D. Your next word is hangry.
Hangry. Hank is very mad.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
Oh, Indica. Sorry, Indica. That is incorrect. Hangry is to be hungry and angry.
Oh my God.
Hangry.
Thanks. I ain't even know.
Now you know. Your next word.
Oh gee.
Indica dinga digga digga da is jonesing. Jonesing
is when you basically you faking it in front of people who already got it, and you trying to keep up with them, and you rubbing shoulders trying to act like your check $500 when it's really 5 cents.
Judges. Scooby, the Aflac duck. They're gonna say no. That is incorrect, Indica.
Oh, damn. So what's jonesing? What's
jonesing is to have an addictive craving for something.
Oh, wow.
Like I'm jonesing for a cigarette, or I'm jonesing for that piece of chicken, or I'm jonesing for that girl's buttocks.
I ain't even know.
Jonesing. All right.
This.
This is the part of the game where it's your last words.
Oh, gee.
You get 4 words left, and then if you don't get them correct, you lose. But if you get them right, you could win.
Alrighty, let's go.
All right, okay. Your first word is Gucci. Gucci.
Everything's okay.
That is correct. That is correct.
Thank you.
That is correct.
Hold your applause.
They're not gonna even care. Your next word is wave. Wave.
What's in?
That is correct. That is correct. What's in? All right. Your next word is bet.
All right, cool. That's okay. Thank you. We've confirmed it. Thank you.
We've confirmed it. Thank you. That is correct. That is correct. Yeah. Your final word. This is your last words, Indica. You better make it count.
What up?
What do you want to say for your last word?
My last word?
Your last word is pearl.
Pearl. I gotta go.
Indica Spitts. That is correct. Everybody! Indica Spitts is one of the only people who has gotten that word correct. So,
word. Let's go.
So that's what's up. Indica.
Pop my collar.
Indica, you actually get some applause too, because not many people know pearl. Pearl, baby. But you have consensus. I'd like to thank you for playing, and for being a contestant on America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? All of our contestants won't receive a goddamn thing because they don't deserve to get anything, and they just play because I said so.
You is tripping.
All right, we actually went overtime, but it's normal now.
Overtime? What's overtime?
You know, the show ended at 9:30, but we're over 9:30. But it's because you having fun. But this is the point of the show where I thank you for coming on. I appreciate you coming back on.
Word up, son.
Kicking us with us and let us play some of your music.
Thanks for having me, for real.
I appreciate you.
It feels so dope to still be relevant. You feel me? When this music drops,
hurry up and send it to me so I can play
when
it.
this music drop, when these visuals drop, you understand me? Be mad. Be very afraid. Be mad. I don't care who gets mad. I ain't going nowhere. Hip hop to the death of me. You understand?
To the death of me. Now, at this point in the show, this is where I ask for you to look into the camera and tell all the people watching who may possibly watch it later, who might go on iTunes and look at it, and just tell them what you would like to leave on their hearts and minds.
What I want to leave on y'all hearts and minds
and go
is this. This is what I want to tell y'all, right? Pardon me, grown woman on. Let me fix my crown, put my moxie on, activate my upper echelon. Step like I got a band with a big baton. Get pressed in dress, put some makeup on. Take a pic, I'ma give it less hella long. Days at my silhouette like a paragon. Ooh, we so right that it can't be wrong. Feet planted, standing up in it. Queen, no question, come with no gimmicks. If I have to race off my throne for your provolones, I slice through your mass in 1 second. Yeah, I see you watching my moves, whether I'm solo or with my crew. Moxie on 99 and scramble your mind when I show my face of venues. Yo, we don't walk alike, we don't talk alike, we don't think alike, and so forth. When you got your own lane, you control your cruise, only focus on your course. Player, just keep breathing while your birds wheezing, trying to keep up with Miss Metley. Never see me coming, but you hear me running. I'm silent and I'm deadly. 777. You can follow me on INDICA Twitter, Instagram. Like my page, Indica Spitts, you feel me? I'm on the for real, I'm just glad I'm still alive. And that's real talk, because I done been through a lot. You understand me? Within 2 years, I done been in 6 car accidents. None of them been my fault. Last car accident almost killed me, you feel me? And I ain't gonna go into it, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say cheated death. But yeah, I could be dead.
You definitely slid by his ass.
You know what I mean? I could be dead right now. You feel me? So it just feel good to be alive. And every day I get up, I just keep moving forward. You know what I mean? While God taking care of this over here, I'm handling this over here. Mama never said the road to be easy, but I'm on my road though.
That's what's up. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for the queen of the iron mic, Indica Spitts. The fake audience love you, by the way. She's still in her phone while another camera is on her. She doesn't get the concept of the one camera is over the other camera. But Joe, I'd like to thank Indica for being on the show. It's a great pleasure to have you here and talking to you.
Thanks, man.
And to the people at home, you've been officially tuned in to the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's, the open mic king. Make sure you follow us everywhere, on all social media, on all platforms. I'll be there like Michael Jackson told his brothers. Make sure you hit us up on Facebook, The Vibe on Air, Instagram, The Vibe on Air, YouTube, The Vibe on Air, Snapchat, The Vibe on Air, Periscope, The Vibe on Air, iTunes, The Vibe on Air, coming to SoundCloud, The Vibe on Air, everywhere, The Vibe on Air, www.thevibebonair.com. Make sure you follow everything. Matter of fact, give me your phone. We're finna make sure you following too. Ain't nobody playing. The rest of y'all, we out. Mr. D, Open Mic King, I'll be back next week with another dope ass guest. Cause they dope. Diggity dope. And we up out of here. I'll see y'all next week. If God willing. Which I hope he is. Stay vibey.